Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss any of our explosive updates. Today's story will leave you shocked and speechless. A dark secret has just been uncovered. The brutal torture video involving Yu Menglong's manager has been leaked, sending shockwaves across social media and prompting police to issue an emergency global arrest warrant. In this video, we'll break down what really happened, why this clip has the entire world talking, and how the authorities are responding to this shocking scandal. Stay tuned until the end. You won't believe the details we've uncovered. The entertainment industry has always been a place where light and shadow coexist, where dazzling fame can hide unimaginable cruelty. But never before has the public witnessed a revelation as dark and shocking as the one currently unfolding around Yu Menglong's management team. A video, leaked under mysterious circumstances, has torn apart the veil of secrecy, exposing brutal scenes of torture allegedly carried out by the very person who once held authority over the late actor's career. And now, with the world watching in horror, law enforcement has issued an emergency global arrest warrant, escalating the scandal into one of the most explosive events in recent memory. The clip, barely a few minutes long, is raw and unfiltered. It does not appear staged, nor does it bear the hallmarks of a publicity stunt. Instead, it presents horrifying moments that suggest calculated cruelty and absolute disregard for human life. The individual identified as Yu Menglong's former manager appears on screen, cold and merciless, while a victim, still yet to be publicly named, screams in pain. The brutality of the scene is not simply physical, but psychological, a deliberate attempt to break down another human being under the guise of power and control. Once leaked online, the footage spread like wildfire, reaching millions of viewers within hours and plunging social media into a frenzy of disbelief and outrage. For fans who have followed Yu Menglong's journey, this revelation has reopened wounds that had not yet healed. His untimely death was already surrounded by rumors, unanswered questions, and suspicions of foul play. Now, the leaked video throws gasoline on an already raging fire of conspiracy theories. Was Yu himself subjected to similar treatment? Was his manager involved in circumstances darker than anyone dared to imagine? These questions are no longer whispered in corners of internet forums. They are shouted in the open, echoed in hashtags, trending topics, and impassioned live-stream discussions that refuse to let the story fade away. Authorities did not take long to respond. Within hours of the leak, police confirmed that an international warrant had been issued, placing the manager at the center of a manhunt that stretches across borders. Interpol has been brought into the case, a rare move that reflects the severity and urgency of the crime. Officials described the footage as evidence of inhumane acts, noting that further investigations are underway to determine the identities of those involved, the location of the crime, and whether more victims may have suffered in silence. The sudden escalation has shocked even seasoned crime reporters, who have described the scandal as a once-in-a-decade horror in the entertainment industry. Fans are not merely bystanders, they are participants in this growing storm. Online communities have mobilized, demanding justice for Yu Menglong and for the unnamed victims. Petitions calling for the immediate arrest of the manager have already gathered hundreds of thousands of signatures. Protesters in several cities have gathered outside entertainment agencies, waving banners with Yu's name and chanting slogans that condemn abuse of power. What was once an idol's fan base has transformed into a formidable global movement, united by outrage and grief. The video, though harrowing, has become a rallying cry, a piece of undeniable evidence that fuels their determination to uncover the full truth. Yet as the scandal grows, so too does the fear. Multiple sources close to the industry have hinted that the video may only scratch the surface of a much deeper conspiracy. Some whisper about a network of exploitation, hidden behind contracts and glamour, where rising stars are pressured, abused, and silenced. Others claim that Yu Menglong had confided to friends about feeling unsafe in the months leading to his death, that he suspected his management of keeping dangerous secrets. These claims cannot yet be verified, but they spread across forums like wildfire, feeding public suspicion and intensifying calls for accountability. International media outlets have seized upon the story, splashing headlines across front pages. From Asia to Europe to the Americas, the leaked video has become the center of hotly debated debates. How could such brutality occur unchecked? What does this reveal about the darker underbelly of the entertainment world? Journalists and analysts alike are warning that this scandal may trigger a domino effect, exposing more hidden abuses and dragging other powerful figures into the spotlight. The collapse of trust between fans, stars, and the agencies that manage them is already underway, and there may be no turning back. Meanwhile, the man at the heart of the scandal, the manager himself, remains elusive. Rumors swirl of desperate attempts to flee the country, of ties to powerful figures who may be helping him evade capture. Each passing hour without an arrest only fuels speculation, frustration, and anger. The police promise swift action, yet the public's patience is thinning. Social media feeds are flooded with posts demanding updates, urging transparency, and condemning any attempt at cover-up. The only faceless figure of a manager has now become one of the most hated individuals in global entertainment, his name synonymous with cruelty and betrayal. What makes this case so uniquely haunting is its connection to Yu Menglong's tragic story. Fans cannot separate the brutality shown in the video from the circumstances of his death. Even if the clip does not directly involve him, its existence casts a long, terrifying shadow over everything that came before. Each replay of the footage seems to rewrite the narrative of his life, reframing it not as a tale of stardom cut short, but as a story of betrayal, silence, and hidden suffering. The idea that a beloved star may have been surrounded by such darkness is unbearable, and yet millions are confronting that possibility with tears, rage, and determination. Governments are now stepping into the matter. Officials in multiple countries have issued statements promising cooperation with international law enforcement. Calls for stricter oversight of entertainment agencies are growing louder. Legislators are already drafting proposals to better protect young stars from exploitation, citing this scandal as proof of systemic failure. The case is no longer confined to gossip or fandom. It has become a catalyst for legal and cultural reform, a wake-up call that no industry, no matter how glamorous, is immune to scrutiny when human lives are at stake. The leaked video has become more than just evidence. It is a symbol of everything that fans feared but could never prove, a symbol of pain, silenced voices, and justice long overdue. And in that symbol lies both despair and hope, but despair of knowing such cruelty exists, and the hope that by exposing it, change might finally be possible. Whether or not justice comes swiftly, one truth is already clear. The manager's dark secret can never be hidden again. As the manhunt intensifies and global pressure mounts, the world waits for answers. Will the manager be captured? Will the full truth behind Yu Menglong's tragic story be revealed? Or will this scandal fade into the long history of mysteries that never found closure? No one can say for certain, but for now, the story grips the world with an iron hold, each new revelation pulling the public deeper into the abyss of shock, horror, and outrage. And so, the world continues to watch, unable to look away, waiting for justice to finally be delivered. The chaos that erupted after the video leak has not slowed down,